Hi, this is Dr. George Cromack here with RenewYourself.net. We're going to talk a little bit today. A lot of the viewers, I'm sure, already know some of the basic concepts of fasting and why you're doing that, what you're trying to accomplish with it, or some of the things. And we're going to review that today. So basically, when you're fasting, one of the ideas is that you're taking the energy that you normally would use for digestion and elimination of the food you eat, which is actually quite a bit of your physical energy. Some authorities, researchers estimate up to 70% of your energy goes into digesting that digestive load. Of course, that depends on what you're eating, maybe standard American diet. So when you fast, the energy that you normally put into the digestion and elimination of that food goes into cleansing. And cleansing, I mean, basically your body has an intelligence that it uses to take the least vital tissue first, which is going to be toxins like pesticides, different food additives, chemicals, environmental toxins, and start eliminating those through the organs of elimination. And that's going to usually be natural law, Herring's law, whether it's with spinal manipulation or with fasting and healing in general. Body heals from the inside out, from the most recent backwards. So when you're fasting, these things can be measured in your urine. And when they come out through basically being released from the organs or from the cellular level into the bloodstream to be eliminated by the organs of elimination. And so when a huge amount of toxins is coming out, it comes out in cycles. You may experience this as sometimes as a headache, often as nausea. You may get the runs. It can come out in the form of a cough. If it comes out through the skin, you may get pimples. You can get a boil. You can get itching, rashes. These are some of the more common symptoms that you may experience. Weakness. A lot of this is just the toxins coming out. Sometimes you may actually taste the drug, a prescription drug. You can sometimes taste amalgam from amalgam fillings coming out, different food additives and pesticides. If your body gets sensitive and aware of what that contrast is. And then once those pass, the body's usually renewed with an increased sense of vigor, strength, vitality. So the deeper the body goes into cleansing, like a healing crisis, especially the first several years you're experimenting with live foods and fasting, there can be some cycles that go really deep and really prolonged and kind of almost mimic being sick, where it's just a really strong elimination, almost flu-like symptoms. Could be other symptoms, or it could be very much bedridden or tired. These things do pass usually, and then they're followed by an increased sense of well-being. So most people are anxious and looking for a sense of closure. These cycles can become further between and fewer as time goes on. And then basically my experience has been, the more detoxified you are, the easier it is to fast, providing you're not, underweight already. And the more joy it is to fast. And really the experiences of fatigue or not feeling well, big emotional detoxes are just that, detoxes. And when the body actually gets clear and clean, it's actually quite a joy and a liberating experience to fast. And we'll talk about that more in the next couple of days. And that's enough for today. I want you to think about that. The whole thing comes down to regulating the rate and controlling the rate at which you're detoxifying and understanding it, so it doesn't exceed the vitality that you have or the circumstances and situation that you're presently in. And so that comes down to a lot of actual clinical and personal experience doing that. And I'm here to answer questions for you, so you can email me at drgeorgecromack, CROMACK @hotmail.com, and I'll do my best to try to help you out. That's it for today. Aloha from Patagonia at the Tree of Life.